Again, my name is Cynthia Petion. With us is Mr. Eddy Petion. He is the COO of Novatech. I am the CEO of Novatech. So we did receive some questions in advance of the meeting. We'll try to get those covered as we move along so that we answer most of the questions for you. But if you do have any additional questions, you can post them in the chat group, and hopefully one of the panelists will see it and we'll be able to get it answered for you as we move along. All right, so once again, thank you for joining us, and let's go ahead and get started. Mr. Petion would like to say hi. Got you, sorry.
No. Hey, everyone, thank you. Today is what, Saturday, for taking time out your schedule to be here with us, and appreciate it. I'm sure you could have been anywhere else. If you chose to be here, it's because you want to learn more about what we do. And trust me, we are not gonna keep you too long. So Mrs. Cynthia Petion, she's gonna take it over and do our awesome, amazing presentation as always. So thank you, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much for that. I do want to advise everyone of just a quick disclaimer. You do need to be 18 years of age or older in order to participate in our program, and any use of our information, products, and services should be based on your own due diligence. We are a trading platform. There is a level of risk involved, and it might not be suitable for all users. All right, so who are we? Novatech is a subsidiary of NovaPay LLC, which boasts some of the industry's top leading professionals worldwide. Now, we introduced this particular part of the business, Novatech, in June of 2019. NovaPay has been around for several years longer than that, but our main platform involves the trading of cryptocurrency and Forex. But our products are also, and services are also backed by ATMs, Bitcoin ATMs, which we've launched, crypto and debit credit card transactions, as well as some cryptocurrency mining, in addition to the trading that we do. Now, our main business, Novatech Ltd., which is our Forex trading platform, is registered in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we are registered by the Financial Services Authority, which is the FSA of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I touch on this only because we do have several business entities under this umbrella, including Novatech Advisors, which is our US branch, as well as Nova Traders, which is our Estonian branch. Now, there are registration requirements that may come with different districts. Just to touch a bit on some of the registration requirements we get a lot of questions about within the US in particular, you know, it's not as simple as just opening up a business and saying, okay, let me go register, for example, with industries that would normally regulate financial activity. You have to meet the requirements in order to be registered. You know, they'll ask questions like, are you trading derivatives or futures or stocks or CFDs? Are you catering to US clients? Yes, you are. Are they trading Forex? No, they're not. So you have to actually meet a set of requirements to even be able to register with a lot of these entities. So it's not a requirement that we be registered with some of them because we just don't meet the qualifications for it. Our business doesn't fall under that umbrella. You're always free to message our support group to ask, you know, which ones we are registered with or not registered with. But I just want everybody to understand we are registered with the Financial Services Authority of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which is where our Forex platform operates under. Just to get into the bulk of what it is that we do, and that is our live market trading, which is our Forex and cryptocurrency trading. So with this, we offer a Forex broker platform with MetaTrader 5. You can actually go on our website and download the platform directly on there, or you can download the MetaTrader 5 app. It's a free app on your phone. And from there, you can search for us as a broker and you will be able to locate Novatech. Now that allows you to do a couple of things. In addition to our PAMM accounts, which we'll be going over, it does allow you to open your own MT5 account on our platform so that you can also trade on your own. Anyone trading on their own, we do not access those funds or do anything with them. It's totally up to you. We do recommend that you have some trading experience in order to do so because you are trading on the live market. Now, it was important to us when we launched this business that we incorporated it as a brokerage rather than just trading on any platform. because it allows us the flexibility that we need to continue to build on the business. It allows our members, both traders and non-traders, to be able to use our platform. And it also enables us with one of the deepest liquidity pools in the industry. We also have a cryptocurrency payment gateway and an exclusive affiliate program that we'll also go into, which is totally optional for those who want to participate. So just to define a little bit what it is that we do as far as trading, trading is a conversion of one currency for another. So in the case of crypto trading, you buy and sell digital currency for another, like Bitcoin or Ethereum or any altcoin. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency, all right, in which the encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units of currency and verify the transfer of funds. So this operates independently of any central bank, and the trading of crypto does not shut down at any time. So this particular part of the business operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then you have the Forex market, which is the Forex exchange market. Now that is a global, also decentralized market for the trading of fiat currencies. So when you think about the US dollar or the Japanese yen or the British pound, and this market determines the foreign exchange rate. It includes all aspects of buying, selling, and exchanging currencies. And it is one of the most actively traded markets in the world, trading a volume of over $5 trillion a day. Forex trading, we say it takes place 24 hours, 5 days a week. Not every market is open 24 hours. They're normally operating their regular 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 markets, but they're all in different time zones. So for example, you have the Japanese time zone, the German market, the Australian market, the European and the US market. They're all opening and closing at different times. So that allows us to be able to trade pretty much around the clock, depending which market is open, and that takes place 5 days a week. So let's talk about our trading program, which is what everyone is here for. The majority of our clients are enrolled in our PAMM accounts, and that is a percentage allocation management module. That essentially means that everyone who joins this program is included in a pool that is trading. So all of the funds are traded together. And this is in addition to our MT5 program if you're trading on your own. You can be in one or the other, or you can be in both. But 95% of our clients, like I said, don't know how to trade or wish for us to do it on their behalf. So they join our PAMM program. Some of the highlights of this program is we're trading on the live market, and that's both cryptocurrency and Forex, both of which we can perform on our platform. You're not required to have any trading skills. We do use expert advisor software, which is your AI software or your bots. But this is just a tool that's used. We employ primarily skilled traders who are able to maneuver the market very well. And each one of them is allowed a certain amount in their account, for example, so that we have all the funds diversified. We also have a Trading Academy library in the back office, and that's free for any member who joins. And that I advise also, even if you're not trading on your own, just to kind of go through the videos, as well as you can set up a demo account on our platform. But it helps you kind of learn what it is that we do, see how we do it, and gives you a little bit more knowledge about the Forex industry and how trading actually works. And again, it's free. So it's a really cool tool to have and use. And then, of course, the accounts, you have all the automated trading and automatic updates as well. Now, we do trade, as I said, on the live global Forex market. All right, you can open up a demo account. This is what the platform would look like, whether it's on your tablet or your phone, or if you put it on your desktop. And you can open up a demo account and trade in there also. Even if you're a skilled trader, you may want to do that just to see, how the fees work or the structure works, and actually see that this is a live brokerage account. Now, what we do typically is we trade during the week. Again, we do trade 7 days. The majority of the trading taking place Monday through Friday, because it does also include the Forex markets. And then we post progress weekly to your back office. All right, this is what it would look like, for example, if you're trading on your phone. And sometimes we will grab some video from our traders in order to include and share with our teams. Now, one of the questions we get asked quite a bit about is showing the live trades and how that actually takes place. At this time, I'd like to give the microphone back to Mr. Petion so he can kind of show you what it is that we do and how we relay that information to you.
So yes, we do get quite often people ask about our trading history and if we're able to share it with the general public on the website, whatever it may be. I just want to quickly just go through just maybe a couple trading accounts, just to give you guys an idea of how many trades can happen within one day or within a week. And it's a lot of data to share. And one of the reasons that we don't post it live every day. And another reason is proprietary information as well. So, on this call, I would like to just share a couple reports with you just so you can see what's going on in the background with the trades. So let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen real quick. So also, because we trade different types of currencies in different countries. So what I'm sharing right now is a crypto trading. All right, so crypto trading, as you can see, the trades that's been open as early as, let's see, this last trade was open on January 2nd. As you can see on that same day, this is just in one day trading, and how many trades that are happening at one time. So this is just in one day. I'm scrolling down and I'm still in the same day. And to the left of here, it is a lot of data, a lot of information to share. We used to actually share the graphs on a daily basis, which I'm going to show you next. And people used to get confused just by looking at that. So right now, what you're looking at, if I scroll all the way back to the top so you can see exactly what you're looking at. And guys, this is just this week's trading, okay? And so you're looking at the trade, the type. This was a buy Ethereum at the value of BTC, value in USD, and it goes on and on. So you see the amounts varies. This was a $24,000 buy, $12,000, and so on, $139. And this is some of the AI, artificial intelligence as well, that we're using while we're able to execute so many trades all at once. And some of those trades are actually still open. Some of them are closed already, as we can trade cryptocurrency 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay, so this is just cryptocurrency, and I can scroll down and you'll see there's a lot of data here. This is actually moving really slow, just me opening an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so yeah. Can
you imagine us loading this to our dashboard?
Exactly, so you can see some withdrawals here as well that was made and deposits into that same account. Just so you guys understand, this is an over $1.5 million account that is being traded. So we have accounts at all levels. So we have traders, new traders that start around 10, 20,000, and as they get better, we increase their trading volume. So I'm gonna show you right now, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen and show you, let's say Forex, for example. This is actually quite fairly a new trader. So this is our Forex trading report history. Again, the last trade, this gentleman started trading with us just about 2 to 3 weeks ago, okay? This is all trades that are happening on the live market. And you have the timestamps, when it was filled, the amount, what was bought. Now I want to show you the graph I was mentioning before, which is pretty cool. So you can see how this account has been progressing. So here in the snapshot, so this account started with the $10,000 account, right? And it has already been withdrawn in, but the total profit is made is about $2,342, which is what you're looking at here. And you see current balance is $10,893. That was after withdrawal of almost $1,000. Now you'll see the graph below that will show you how the account has been progressing. So it started on, I think, January 25th. So this is only a week trade. You see this big dip over here. That's because the account was withdrawn and it went back down to the 10,000. Now this is what it has done this week. As you can see, there's ups and downs, guys, every day. Not every day is a win. You can lose one day, you make it up the next day. So this account is already at almost 10% again, just this week. All right, so I can go on and share as many accounts, and it will be so much data. Just you looking at it right now, you're probably confused and see what am I looking at. So can you only imagine if we give you the task of seeing this on a daily basis? It will probably drive you crazy. So that's what we do in the background. We manage your funds for you. That's why we are a hedge fund company. And as we progress at the end of the week, we close out the books and pay you what the profits are. Because the same way we make it, we can lose it. So if we stay consistent, 2, 3, 4, 5%, 6%, whatever, and maybe as long as it's a gain, it's a win-win. As long as we're not losing any money, it's a win-win. So this account, for example, is a $100,000 account. That's also being traded live. You see, there's a lot more trades than the $10,000 account. And I'm gonna keep going down so you can see also. All our graphs, guys, the majority of them, that's what they look like. Okay, they keep going up in value. So that's the goal, is to keep it consistent and keep making as much profits as we can. And we do have, this account actually have open trades. You can see on this chart I'm sharing right now that actually it's up more. This account is actually currently on an open trade with negative $2,000 or $3,000. However, we can hold it, wait for the market to rebound, and then close those trades. So I just want to share this with you guys real quick because I know we get a lot of questions regarding our live trading. Like Ms. Cynthia Petion was saying, sometimes we do release videos of our traders trading on a live market, but we can't do that every day because those traders, we didn't hire them to make videos. We hired them to trade for you. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna stop sharing now. And Cynthia, you can have the floor. Now you can start sharing.
All right, thank you very much. Guys, let me just bring this back up for you. So Mr. Petion brought up some good points as well. This, exercise was really, again, to show you that there is recorded activity on here. When we started the platform back in 2019, we started it with a great deal of enthusiasm and wanted to have open transparency for everything, especially, coming from the backgrounds and some of the businesses that we've been in ourselves that haven't been overly successful. We wanted to show everybody everything we were doing every minute of the day. That became a logistical nightmare because, as you can see, which you can see evidence of, there's times when trades are in losing positions, or your funds are tied up in trades, or the market closes and we have to hold a trade and close it the following week, or we've had positions that have been open for a month or more, waiting for them to reverse. And it requires a great deal of monitoring, and it's a great deal of information and data. So, yes, we can find a way to share that information on a daily basis with everybody all day long, but that would require us pulling it from all the different accounts that we use, all the different traders, where the funds are allocated. And it also, in my opinion, causes a great deal of stress for you as a customer, because now you find yourself logged in all day long trying to figure out, are we up, are we down, are we up, are we down? And although, there are losing days or hours even, the goal is to, at the end of the week, have profit. All right, and if that means it's a bad day to trade, then we avoid trading on that day. If it's halfway through the week and we've made some good profit and Friday's looking a little shifty because maybe there's something going on in the market that might affect which way it goes, then we reserve the right to not trade on those days also. Also, there's days like holidays in each one of these markets. And you don't want to trade on a day where it's a holiday, for example, because there's low liquidity in the market, meaning there's less traders. And things will move more radically. It makes it more volatile in order to do so. So we try to, trade conservatively. And if it's a great week for crypto, then we'll trade more in the crypto market that week. If it's a great week for Forex, we'll do it that way. But one of the questions that we were asked before this meeting was, why are we still in profit, for example, if the market goes bad? One thing that we need to remember is that we are trading currencies. We're not trading stocks and futures and derivatives and all these other things that are available, for example, on the NASDAQ market or those types of markets. So when a stock goes down, it doesn't affect us because we're not holding on to that stock, for example, or trading that stock. We're trading currencies. And currencies is nothing more than bidding one against the other. All right, so if we think, for example, the price of Bitcoin may go down, you can actually open a sell position, which allows you to profit from the decrease of that currency. If you think it's going to go up, then our traders may open a buy position, which will then allow them to benefit from that position. Now, all calls are made on the money, okay, which is why we can have some losing periods and some gaining periods. But just because the market is doing poorly, it's not necessarily a bad thing for Forex and crypto trading. It just means that that bot, if it's being used, or that trader that's on that account, if they find an opportunity, it's the direction that you're going in, and hop in that direction while it's making profit. So what makes us different? All right, that basically explains trading and how trading works. But one of the things that, or several things that we wanted to incorporate into our program that kind of differentiated us from other businesses, because guys, listen, you know, there's a lot of different MLMs you can join. There's a lot of trading platforms you can join. Very few of them are able to put the two together and do it well. But in our own line of business, because we don't just come from a trading background or a network marketing background, our team of holders here at Novatech have experiences in many things, including network engineering, business development, even real estate. So we come with many years of knowledge from all different lines of businesses that allow us to be able to get together and know what works for a program and what doesn't work. And that starts with no expiration dates. You can trade as long as you want with no repurchase requirements, meaning you don't need to keep buying new contracts if you don't want to. You have one contract, you can end it at any time, or you can add on to it if you want to. You also have access to your capital because we're trading it. Now, as far as bonuses are concerned, if you earn any trading bonuses, you can withdraw those at any time. The trading capital only, we just ask that you give us 7 to 14 business days to withdraw those because they're actively trading. But you have access to it. If you need to take it out for any reason, you can take out a portion of it or all of it if you wish to close your account at any time, and we'll get that sent out to you. Now, there's also no earning caps. And you'll see why that is. It's because our program is primarily profit-based. So you don't have to worry about exceeding your earning limits because this program was designed to pay people based on the profits that we earn, not new people joining. There are low monthly fees included with the program. The trading bonuses are paid weekly. People ask why we don't pay daily, but I think that's very evident by what Mr. Petion showed you, because there are active trades going on and they're not closing every second. One may close in 2 seconds, another one may be open for a couple of weeks. And paying it out weekly allows us to be able to do an assessment for the week, figure out how much profit there was, how much loss there was, so that we know how much we can pay out. Because if we pay you one day and there's a loss the next hour, the next day that we haven't had a chance to make up, we can't very well go back into your accounts and withdraw it, right? So the best way to do that is to allow us to process it during the week. Friday typically is a very slow day and going into the weekend for trading. So that's the day that we tend to close out the books for the week so that we can pay out the profit. It does mean that there may be some trades still open, but we're able to just pay out what was profit for the week. And it's the same for our traders. Okay, they get paid based on their profitability. We also have an optional referral program. And of course, you can upgrade at any time without having to buy new contracts.
I'd like to ask the next question, sure. James, if that's okay. Yeah. Mr. Petion, I know you own also SmartBit, which is a Bitcoin ATM machine service in South Florida. And that requires a lot of regulatory compliance from what I understand. We had talked about that previously. Can you go over that business and what kind of regulatory compliance you need to have? I know there's FinCEN involved and all this regulatory stuff from the Department of Treasury and money transmitter license, all that stuff. Can you elaborate a little bit on SmartBit?
No, you are 100%, John. And this is another one of our babies. And you guys seen the ATM. We have many of them launched down in from South Florida. And we plan on expanding in other states, of course. However, each state have their own rules and regulations. And when it comes to crypto, you have to go state by state. A lot of people think it's just on a federal level. You mentioned FinCEN. Yes, we are, registered as a money transmitter through FinCEN, because at the end of the day, people can put cash into those ATMs and take crypto out. So we do have to be within compliance and have our, watch list AML, KYC, all of that, and it's all can be done within the ATM. So within seconds, we can tell you, our system can tell us if we can reject or take a customer. So we buy state-of-the-art ATMs, which is two ways, by the way, John. Most ATMs out there, they only do one way. You can only buy. For those of you that don't understand that, is that a one-way ATM is that it can only sell you crypto. What we have is that you can not only sell your crypto, you can also buy crypto.
That's interesting.
Which is excellent. But yes, it's that project alone took us over 2 years into the making.
I've told people that. I was there when you first were dreaming about that, Eddie. You told me about you wanted to do that back in the day.
I told you that many years ago.
You told me years ago.
I
tell people, I say that the dream of the of SmartBit actually I think came before Novatech.
A lot of people, I know they're asking about who the founders are and what are their backgrounds and what we do. And we have a team of professionals with over 30 years of experience, not only in traditional businesses, but also marketing and sales and IT. So, and I agree with you, John and Jim, when you say that probably started in the works before Novatech, but Novatech was born to actually make all of these other projects sustainable, and those projects support the company,
right?
Make it more sustainable. So the company, every day we're looking at different aspects on how we can bring more into the crypto space. Me personally, as a businessman, many years ago, I got involved in the crypto space, and I wanted to see how can I contribute to the space. Not if I can just buy Bitcoin and hold it or buy crypto and hold it. So we are doing our part in hoping in the next 10 years, I would ever say the next 10 years, because you guys already seen it ever since we even met to how it was now. People used to talk about crypto quietly, but now you got major banks and it's being more adaptable.
You have billionaires like Elon Musk and PayPal into it now. It's a changed game now.
I wanted to touch on something that Eddie just mentioned. If you can, we could kind of move into something. You had talked about how Novatech kind of solidified some of the other businesses like SmartBit. I had heard, and people have asked me from time to time, Cynthia talk about mining and the possibility of bringing mining onto the platform down the road. Is that something else that you're looking into right now? How far are you into that now? Can you talk about that?
Well, absolutely. Mining. My own personal experience in mining is many, many years. But however, as a company wide, we've been looking at other opportunities. And like you said, Jim, mining is one of those options. However, we haven't yet rolled out any program for it. But within the past 6 months, we have been testing it and the results are amazing. I can tell you some of the top coins that are being mined right now from what we've seen is that you can literally go maybe 100% or 80 to 100% in less than a year. So, which is actually pretty good. Yeah. And as price of crypto goes up, guys, this is the one thing people got to remember about mining. If I mined one Bitcoin about 3 months ago, right? And one Bitcoin was worth $20,000, but I held on to that Bitcoin. That Bitcoin just now tripled. So it's not just about mining on how much you can get paid a day. You got to look at the outlook of crypto and know the right coins to mine.
Very good point. That's a really excellent point. Definitely well said.
Hey everyone, Cynthia and Eddy Petion here with Novatech. And today we are going to be going over the most common myths when it comes to trading Forex and cryptocurrency. Now we're at home, self-isolating, quarantining with the kids who've been here for a couple of weeks, and today is their first day back in school online, which means they're here. And next class, I think, starts in about 10 or 15 minutes. So we're going to mosey on through this fairly quickly. I hope everybody is faring well. But let's go over myth number 1. with Forex and cryptocurrency trading, and it is that traders must work in offices. So a lot of us get the impression that what traders do, I think it's more like stockbrokers, but what traders do is they sit in an office in front of a computer and they're watching it all day long, and they're watching, you know, trades move and making decisions, and that's not the way it actually works, at least not nowadays. Everybody's able to use an app on their computer, even our terminal. Novatech is a registered broker, so we have our own trading platform that trades directly in the market. So any one of our users is able to download that terminal on their laptops and be 100% mobile. So no, we don't have an office that you can go to where you can see the traders trading. Every single one of our traders, we have, I think 5 of them right now, work from home on their phones and their laptops, and we're able to monitor all activity that takes place. Myth number 2, you are able to join a trading company and get a fixed return every single day or every single week or every single month. Although a company can report fixed amounts to you, that in no way, shape, or form resembles what actual trading activity looks like. Trading is a lot like throwing the dice sometimes, where, you know, you're expecting it to land on snake eyes, double ones every single time. Boom, boom, boom. It could be 5-2, it could be 6-3, it could be a number of different combinations of rolls, and trading works very much the same way. So if a company is promising fixed returns, you may want to be a little leery about what's actually going on, because from day to day, from week to week, it's completely different. No 2 days are the same, no 2 trades are the same. So it's very difficult to be able to give fixed returns based on that activity. Even the best trader has losses. And that brings us to myth number 3, and that it's not possible, or some traders never have any losses. Every trader has losses. It's not possible to make sure that every single one is a gain, but what you do want to do is make sure that you have more gains than you do losses. So when we report, for example, for the week, and the reason why we don't report daily is because we can have a loss one day and have a gain the next day, and reporting weekly allows us to just add up everything together. So even on a week where there's profit paid to our customers, it doesn't mean there weren't any losses during that week. There's always losses during the week. So what we do is we figure out how much did we gain, how much did we lose. You have to balance it out and then pay out just what was profit only. So on a week where you have a higher gain or a lower gain, it's because all of those losses are also being calculated in there with it. So here is another myth, and that is that you can double your trading account in a day. This one actually, guys, is not a myth. You can actually double a trading account in a day. It is absolutely possible to make 100%, if not more, gains on an account during the day. However, the question is, are you going to be able to keep it? Anyone who's trading at that high risk and that kind of volume is also risking quite a bit also, and it only takes a split second for a trade to reverse and go against you, which means just as quickly as you can double an account, you can just as easily bankrupt it. So as a practice, if we have a good few days in the market and we've made a nice profit for the week, we can choose to not have to trade anymore if the market gets too volatile, or we can continue to trade and finish out a great week and then pay out again what were the profits for that week. But you want to be very careful about dealing with any trader that tells you that they can get you double your money back in a day or a week or a month. They may be able to do it that one time. It's not going to be anything that anyone can sustain over a period of time. And then the one time you trust them enough to give them more money because you're making so much is the one time you're going to lose it all. All right, and here is another myth that I come across quite often, and that is over the trading of synthetic index. There is a website out there that allows you to trade synthetic index, and a lot of times I'll talk to people and they'll tell me that they're trading Forex. This is not Forex trading. Although it's a form of trading, it is not trading on an open market. Forex involves the trading of fiat and currencies from different countries. So you have the British pound, the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar, the US dollar, all across the board, literally hundreds of them. And if you're not trading one of these on the open market, then you're not trading in the Forex market. What's going on with synthetic index is that you're trading a computer-generated series of algorithms. And your job as a trader is to take your best guess on what direction this is going to go in. Now, it may give you some skills as far as detecting trends if you can get good enough at it, but really it's just a matter of getting really good at guessing, or really good at making predictions, or really good at looking at trends, but it in no way, shape, or form replicates what's going on in the Forex market. I've had a lot of traders test with us who do very well with the synthetic index, and they see that they're making money really fast, and then they get in the Forex market and they're unable to trade. It's a completely different ball game. And quite often what you'll see is, again, they're bankrupting these accounts. So you want to be very careful about anyone who's trading synthetic. The word synthetic alone, guys, means fake. Now, finally, I want to talk about the use of bots, which is extremely popular. AI, artificial intelligence, also known as EA, which is expert advisor software provided by MetaTrader. We are trading on MetaTrader 5, which is the latest version of the platform. We chose not to build out a MetaTrader 4 platform only because they're no longer servicing it, so we just picked the latest and the greatest. And if you're trading on that platform, you have the ability to install bots. Same with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, you find a lot less bots on the market than you do for Forex, which has been around for a very long time and extremely profitable. But one of the things that people think is that you can turn on a robot and that it will be able to operate round the clock for you without any monitoring and just set it and forget it. The only thing I know that you can actually set and forget is a crock pot. You put your food in it in the morning, you let it cook throughout the day, and even then you want to check on it every once in a while to make sure it's not burning or it's seasoned correctly. Again, Forex trading and crypto trading with robots is not any different. We need to constantly monitor them, because although they're there and they're able to react very quickly and they can pick up trends, they don't always know what's going on in the market. They don't know that there's a virus pandemic going on around the world. They don't know about brush fires in Australia. They don't know about elections and all types of other things that are taking place that can have drastic effects on the market. Trading Forex is a global economy trading, and it is very much affected by market news. All right, so yes, we do employ the use of bots, but it's just a tool for our traders so that they can monitor the activity and they can react also. And a lot of that can be done without bots. So this is the reason why there are so many traders still on the market and more traders than there are bots. Great tool, but cannot be used alone. So guys, anyway, this is my time here with you. Please stay safe, and I'm trying to see if I have anything else I want to touch up with you guys. I guess that's it for now. Talk later. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for joining us. My name is Cynthia Petion. I am the Chief Executive Officer and one of the founding members here at Novatech.
Hello everyone, Eddy Petion here, Chief Operating Officer with Novatech. Today we actually have something very special for you, and where we actually going to take you behind the scene, where you get to experience firsthand what Novatech does on a day-to-day basis. But before we begin, we really want to thank every single one of you across the globe for all your support you've been providing.
I'm going to be taking you on this little road trip over to the home office of our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Ricardo Roy. There he's going to talk about our trading, how it is that we do it, talk a little bit about our bots, show you the system and how everything works. We know how important it is to remain transparent as a company so that you as customers can feel comfortable in purchasing and investing in our products and services. So stay tuned and take a look.
Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Roy. I'm the CTO for Novatech.
As a CTO, which is a Chief Technology Officer, what are your prime responsibilities and roles at Novatech?
So that's a multifaceted question. The roles and responsibilities include basically everything from a technological standpoint for the company, to include making sure that we're current with the market, making sure that our equipment, our technology, our software is compatible and up to speed with market standards, making sure that they're available and online 24/7, as well as always assuring the security of all the systems and accounts within the organization.
You have a lot of screens up in front of you. So
Yes, I do.
What is the significance or the purpose of each one of these screens you have here?
So first off, a sneak peek into my little home office, but this is how you multitask at your best, right? So we have some reporting up. We have some live terminals up with actual market watch data. These are actually how we trade and the things that we look at. As things move in the market, we want to make sure that we're watching in real time so that we can respond as we see trends developing. We also have some more market watch data on the screens over here. These are various different symbols within Forex as well as cryptocurrency. And these basic symbols here are the ones that we're taking advantage of now, but we basically trade throughout the market, all the symbols that are available, depending on opportunity and the market temperature.
And we are trading on the open market. Is Novatech using its own brokerage platform or a third-party platform?
Novatech is their own brokerage. We have a backend that we're using through a subsidiary that set up our brokerage for us. They're housing all of our equipment, the servers, the software, and again, the systems stay up available 24/7, 365.
And how many traders do you have currently?
We have 4 traders currently spread out across different time zones, but we're watching the market basically 24/7 as it runs.
And do all traders have access to this at all times, or are they trading?
All of the traders are trusted and have access to all of the equipment, terminals, and software that we're using in order to do the trading. So everyone has the same access privileges right now, and everyone has been vetted so that it's only trusted members who have that level of access. As we continue to grow and expand, we may add some additional traders in, but depending on the level that they're hired in, we can restrict their permissions to only allow them to do what we need them to do and when we need them to do it.
Now, people get the impression sometimes, or this vision, that when you're trading, it's like a bunch of people sitting in a room like Wolf of Wall Street, screaming at screens and opening and closing trades. How does an average day actually work for a trader?
So that's typical for a trading floor. That's mostly stocks. Forex is traded globally, so trying to put it onto a trading floor would be next to impossible since markets traded all over the world. The hours fluctuate with the markets in the different major regions. So basically, most of the Forex traders are doing it on systems similar to this, and they have their own market watch data set up, and this is what you call day trading, but it's expanded day since it really runs 24/5 for Forex, and crypto runs 24/7.
So if you have this terminal on your computer, then you can technically trade from anywhere.
If you have the terminal on the computer, you can do manual trades from anywhere, and we have the ability to log in remotely into the system. We have VPN set up where literally I can check any one of the systems, any one of the trades, any one of the terminals from anywhere on the globe.
And how would somebody know that we're trading on this? If you can you show us a history or account activity? I know today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday. On this particular terminal here, we have some of the trade history here. Last one here was actually on the 3rd, which was 2 days ago, but the market actually closed for Forex on Friday. It will be opening again in about 3.5 hours. So that's typical to see the end of trading for that. But here is a typical trading history from one of the terminals. This is for one particular account. On this screen here, I actually have trading history for the cryptocurrency, which this details several different cryptocurrencies that we're using, trades for BTC, for Monero, for Litecoin, etc.
So you're using the Novatech terminal for trading Forex, along with some cryptocurrencies, and we're also using other platforms to trade cryptocurrencies as well, so that we can include the arbitrage trading.
The Novatech terminal includes all of Forex, golds, spot metals, as well as cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, we have a slew of them that we're trading now. Not all of them are available on the market. some smaller cryptocurrencies, they're just too volatile, so they're almost like penny stocks. So it's very difficult to trade those.
And what's the difference between trading and arbitrage?
So arbitrage, the difference with trading is, with Forex, you're using leveraging where you're actually buying and selling the asset. With arbitrage, what it does is it could be buying and selling from the same asset to same asset, but it's moving it from one exchange to another. So with cryptocurrencies, they're only sold on exchanges like Coinbase or Binance or Bitfinex. These are the different types of exchanges that actually sell cryptocurrencies. With the cryptocurrencies, what happens is, because it moves so quickly and it's so volatile, you can have two different exchanges selling the same asset for two different prices. With the arbitrage, if it sees that it owns an asset that is more valuable than another exchange, it would sell there, buy back on the other exchange, and sell it back. So it moves it from exchange to exchange to take advantage of the variances between the exchanges.
And if I wanted to trade on my own on the Novatech platform, let's say I'm a day trader myself, could I deposit funds and just use your platform strictly for trading on my own without the use of the money management account that you guys use?
So if you wanted to trade on your own, you would just need to log into the system and set yourself up an MT5 account. With the MT5 account, you can go in and manually trade Forex on your own without our own money managing. So we do have a PAMM system where we manage the account for you. It's kind of like a mutual fund where we do the trading for you, and basically you get to see the profits and benefits of that account without having to do any trading on your own. Or if you're wily enough that you want to try to trade on your own, you can set up an MT5 account at your own risk and deposit the money there and go ahead and do manual trading on your own.
Now, Novatech also uses bots or expert advisor intelligence. How does that work, and what's the purpose of using that?
So the AIs, they run independently, and they run, again, 24/7. They are constantly watching the market, and the AIs basically can move and make trades as they see trends within the market. So as currency either increases or decreases across the market, the bots, or expert advisors as they're sometimes called, will notice the trends and will either buy or sell currency pairs based off of the trends that they're seeing, and they literally can move in milliseconds. So we have certain bots that will see them complete 2 or 3 trades within 100 milliseconds, which is really 100th of a second. So it's humanly impossible to move as fast as the artificial intelligence does. It's great to have. We monitor them 24/7. As with any other technology, of course, it's not perfect, but with the intelligence of the artificial bots as well as human intervention, we've seen some really great success with them.
Is it possible for us to lose everything? Because you guys talk about all the time about how volatile the market is, and there are risks involved. What are the chances of somebody investing with Novatech and losing everything they invested? So
it's a twofold question. There's possibility and probability. With IT, with finance, we don't deal in possibilities, we deal in probabilities, right? So the possibility of someone losing everything, absolutely. I mean, the Great Depression, everyone on Wall Street lost everything. The entire market crashed, everything went. The possibility, it's always possible. The probability is highly unlikely. We implement various strategies. We don't have all our eggs in one basket. We diversify, we move things into different strategies. We're doing literally 7, 8, 9 concurrent strategies where we're, investing portions of the pots. So to see which strategies are returning better, and we can turn it up and turn it down, at a moment's notice. So if we see one strategy is outgaining another strategy a particular week, we can move some more funds in there to gain more on that particular strategy and kind of curl back on some of the ones that are not having an as successful week.
Do you ever not trade even when the market is open?
So we never not trade because we're so diversified. We always have some trading going on, whether it's cryptocurrency or Forex. The Forex market is not open on the weekend. So obviously Saturday, Sunday a day and a half of Saturday and Sunday, there's no trading going on within Forex, but the cryptocurrencies are still trading during that time. And there are times of the year where the markets are too volatile. So even if we are trading, what we've noticed is the artificial intelligence, because the volatility is so high, it may not do any trades at all because the market's just moving too fast. It's impossible to predict. So we trade when it's most advantageous to trade, and when things are a little too dangerous to jump into the water, nobody jumps into shark-infested waters. If you see the shark swimming, it's just smart to stay out of the water.
So you talk about market conditions. What factors do Novatech look for in the market to determine how that week is going to play out?
So we actually look at all conditions. We're basically watching global news constantly. We're looking for market reports coming out, financial reporting coming out, political decisions. These all factor into how the market moves. So we actually watch all global news, and anything that may particularly affect any of the market, or if it may affect certain symbols within the market, for the days where that is occurring, we will pull out from trading those particular symbols.
So today is Sunday, so the Forex market is closed. I know you're unable to open any trades, but can you show us what steps you guys would use in order to open, let's say, a Bitcoin symbol right now, or?
So within the terminal, so we have two different methods. We have an automated method, which basically the AI would open it, and then we would see the live trade come up under our trade tracker here. Those we still monitor them, but they're open automated. You could also come right to the symbol, right click on it, do trading, and then you can actually do a new order to open up a live trade. But within the new order, you have to set your parameters of where you'd want to take your profit at, what percentage of that trade. And most trades, you can also set a stop loss, so that's saying like, this is my bottom line. If it drops this low, get me out of the trade. So you kind of mitigate your losses in that way.
So as a strategy or game plan, what would you say is a good percentage of gains versus losses to close? So
on average, for successful companies, they want to try to close at a 70 percentile clip. So you want to win 7 out of every 10 trades. We've been a little bit more aggressive and ambitious. We're closing 85 to close to 90% on wins. We try to mitigate the losses as much as possible and take as many profitable transactions as possible.
Awesome.
Experience was really, really bad weeks in the market where actually didn't make money for that week.
Absolutely, and that is typical of trading. You'll have great weeks, you'll have great months, you'll have great days, and in hindsight, you'll have bad days, bad weeks, and there's certain months of the year where typically most investment firms can see a 2 or 3% loss for the entire month, because it's just the volatility of the market during those months. It's difficult.
But in that sense, you say in order to mitigate the losses you mentioned before, that not all the times 100% of the funds is being traded.
Correct. So we're never trading 100% of the funds, because that's just too risky. On top of that, there are certain times where things are a little bit too volatile, so we'll pull back on what we're trading and kind of hedge the bets a little bit better, so that we kind of play it a little safer. And in order to make up for those bad weeks, when you're having the good weeks, you turn it up a little bit so that you can increase the profits, so you're mitigating and sustaining when you do have some losses.
So you're doing both Forex and cryptocurrency trading at this time. Are both services available to all customers?
No, it is available regionally. For instance, with the United States, we are only licensed to do cryptocurrency. So we are only trading cryptocurrency for U.S. residents. In certain parts of the globe, we're doing crypto and Forex, but we're restricted with what we trade where, so it's basically individualized to the particular country region that we're doing business with.
So as a customer, do I have to worry about that, or do you guys place our funds where needed?
So if we're doing the trading for you, we place your funds where needed, and we don't commingle funds, so everything is segregated off. If you're doing your own manual trading, you will only have access to the parts of the system that are approved for your region.
Hey guys, thanks again for joining us. Hopefully you were able to get a slew of information and education on the Novatech system, how it works, what we do, and a great deal of education there also on the trading process. If you need more information, please feel free to check out our website at novatechfx.io. You can also download the free MetaTrader 5 app available in the App Store and on Google Play Store, and go ahead and sign up with a free demo account or sign in with your live MetaTrader 5 account with Novatech and start trading right there online. All right, hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for checking us out. Bye. You can deposit and withdraw at free will.
All right, so I also see there were a few questions regarding trading and if we're using AI. Excellent question. Yes, we do use artificial intelligence. We do use, this is just an extra tool in the box, right? We don't actually only use AI, and there's many reasons for it, because you do want a live human being behind the computer at all time and at any time, because if somebody is only using AI to trade, it's very risky, because those robots don't know what's going on in the current market. They don't know about the news. They don't know about politics. They don't know about the election. They don't know about Trump being impeached after he left office. So all of those things can move and rock the market. But however, we have active traders trading for us around the world. We try to keep anywhere from 7 to 9 traders at any time. And that can go up and down, because some traders, sometimes they either stop trading for us or we fire them. And it happens because we may go through like 100 different traders and only end up hiring 1 or 2. Because we go through a rigorous program, pilot program, where they have to go for 21 to 30 days trading on demo accounts just so they can prove that they can trade. So we don't just open up a book and say, go trade for us. Maximum drawdown. Excellent question again. Do we use all your funds to trade? Absolutely not, because we have a maximum loss, maximum daily loss, and also maximum total account loss. That's how we monitor our trader.
Will we get to the point where we're trading too much? And that is an excellent question. Now, there may be a day or time where we may need to say, okay, we're not taking any new accounts. It's not a bad thing, but we want to make sure that the people who are here continue to earn effectively with our program. And that can be sometimes difficult to do. The more people you have trading and the more funds that you have trading, because the more that's trading, the more profit you have to produce. Again, that's not a bad thing. However, it does become a concern for the networkers who are here, who are building teams and want to continue to make sure they continue to build. Programs like that can sometimes stop new accounts and then reopen new accounts when that becomes available. But what we instead have chosen to do is monitor it closely. We're nowhere near the point that we need to implement any kind of rule or regulation like that. But we do recognize that, it's not possible to monitor 200 traders. We can always add on more traders, but as Mr. Petion indicated just now, everything is very closely monitored. Everything, and that was the benefit or the reason why we added our own brokerage platform, because we have control of all the trades. If a trader needs to be offline and needs us to keep an eye on the trades, if somebody account is going haywire and we can't get them online, we have the ability to stop trades, halt trades, take over accounts. So that does require constant monitoring of the traders that are here. It's easy enough to do with 7 or 9 traders, not necessarily so with 40 or 50. And we don't think we need that large of a pool of traders to produce good trades. Good trades don't come from a pool of 100 traders. It comes from just a select few that know what they're doing and how to manage the market. But it's also why we've implemented these other programs. It's the reason why we started launching ATM card programs. It's the reason why we've started even mining, which we hope to grow on, which is doing exceptionally well right now, so that we have other avenues of revenue for the business. So that if it's not a good time to trade, if it's the holidays, if it's whatever else, we can actually pull from these other resources. Our overall vision and goal for the company is to continue to grow in a way that we can allow our members to actually have a choice of how the money is spent and traded or invested. Because right now there's one option. Either you trade on your own or we trade for you. But with these other things that we're implementing and resources that we're adding, our goal is to give you the ability to choose how it's done, whether you have a low risk, high risk, medium risk, and have a choice of where it goes so that you can have more control over it.
Okay, thank you all. I appreciate you, appreciate your time. Love you all. Have a great weekend.
So, for example, what they don't understand, because most people don't read the terms and agreements, is that you guys, Novatech actually earns profits on off of our trading. They think that Novatech doesn't take any profits from what they pay out.
Nowhere in our compensation plan and nowhere in our disclosures does it say we don't pay ourselves. I can't run a business if we don't pay ourselves. There is a 30% performance fee that's already built into the profits that we pay you every single week. It used to be, when we started our program, that we would trade for you, and then at the end of the month, when you're done trading, we'll deduct our 30% fee based on whatever profit you made. That doesn't really work, because people don't want you taking out money you already paid them and knowing they have to pay fees. So the way it's structured now is, right, I mean, can you imagine? I had $100, now it's only 70, what happened to my money? Well, don't forget about your performance fee. We have to pay the traders, we have to pay the house, we have overhead, we have a platform, a live platform. And I'm sorry about the lags and issues that we have on Friday and Saturday. But you know how when you're shopping on Black Friday, and websites are down or they're slow or whatever. Guys, every Friday is Black Friday for us. You have literally, and I'm gonna say this very, having hundreds of thousands of hits on the website every single Friday and Saturday when we're paying out. And one person will log in 50 times. Okay, so it creates it's the truth. It creates a great deal of traffic on the site. Okay, and we could possibly make it easier, but we have a live site and a live business that we have to pull data from in order to report it to you. If this was a makeshift business, then I can just put numbers in your back office. It wouldn't have to pull data, but it has to pull data, which is why we get these lags. Okay, and that requires us having a platform. Like I said, we're a registered business in 3 different countries. We're registered with MetaTrader. We have a liquidity pool we have to pay. We have a support team we have to sponsor. So it costs money to run this business. We have to pay our traders. We have live traders. When they make their profits and they say, hey, Novatech, I just made you, X amount of money this week, I got to pay them. They don't work for free. So there is a 30% performance fee that is built into the profits that we pay every week. What a performance fee is, just so I can explain it to you guys, when you make profit on your account, we collect 30% of the profit. All right, and again, that's to pay the house, that's to pay overheads, that's to help support the business. However, if we do not make profit that week, or we lose profit that week, I cannot charge that fee again until I bring you back over what we call the high water mark. So let me explain that quickly. Let's say you're trading with $1,000. And your account goes up to $1,300. All right, that's a $300 profit. We collect 30% of the profit before we even pay you. It's already taken into account in your back office. However, if for whatever reason, those balances drop, let's say it's no longer $1,300 this week, it's at $1,200. Okay, and that can totally happen. I can't collect any fees again unless I bring it back over to $1,300 where it was. Otherwise, I'm double dipping. I can't make you profit, lose it, and then charge you a second time to bring it back up. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, but we do collect profit. And that's why something like the direct referral fee, we have to pay for our own profits. We have a profit pool. I couldn't have a profit pool if we don't have profit. But how do I have profit if I don't collect it? So I can't just trade and give everybody, listen, I love you guys, but mama can't work for free. We have to generate revenue for this business, and that means paying our bills. All right, and that profit pool, which we'll also talk about in a minute, the only way to generate it is to collect our portion. Okay.
New Year's meeting, someone asked a question about being a trader for Novatech. Can you explain why they can't be a trader as well as an affiliate?
That is a total conflict of interest. You don't want somebody who's in the platform trading to also have access to accounts. So our traders, we don't associate them with actual customer accounts. It's kind of like, you know, I can give you a million different examples, but it is a conflict of interest. Either you work with us or you work for us, but you can't do both. Does that make sense?
Yep, that absolutely makes sense. Somebody asked, I know you guys are asking about this. We've kind of covered this, but there are no tax implications, guys, when it comes to Novatech, all right? Because remember, a tax implication has more to do with when you create a taxable event in your exchanges and you sell your crypto. Whatever you withdraw from Novatech has nothing to do with Novatech when it comes to how you pay your taxes. You have to consult a financial advisor and your
exactly.
CPA to take care of
That's
that.
always your safest answer.
Yeah.
All right. Consult with your accountant. Preferably you're using one that's familiar with cryptocurrency and understand the laws. Absolutely. But we're paying crypto to your crypto exchange. How you exchange it, cash it, use it, that has nothing to do with us. We are not liquidating your crypto. So it's the reason why we don't issue 1099s or W-2s. We are transferring cryptocurrency, which is unregulated, and it has no tax implications, as Dap said, coming from us, because we're not exchanging it or liquidating it. Crypto in, crypto out. Now, how you spend it on your end or liquidate it or send it to your bank, those are where you're going to run into tax implications. And this isn't really a topic for the presentation, but just so you guys are aware, people cannot write to us asking us for income verification, employment letters. People want to get houses and they don't have a job, but they want to use us. We are not a source of income. So unless you're going to tell somebody, well, I went to the casino a lot this past month and I made a lot of money, let me go get my casino records. It's the same equivalence. Certain information or certain ways of earning income cannot be used as income verification. Okay.
Power on this, and I could go into a little bit more detail. So essentially, I'm going to show you a company that, as Vincent showed you, pays out on Fridays. And what's so important about that payout on Friday? What makes this separate than just about anything else you've ever seen online? It's a profit-based payout system, right? And they've steadily done this. They've steadily achieved this over the course of close to 3 years now, right? So it's getting a lot of exposure out there. What do I mean by a profit-based system? In case you don't know what a profit-based system, let's say any one of you guys, visualize yourself doing this. You want to open up a PAMM account for $1,000, right? You want to buy $1,000 worth of crypto, and you want to send it to activate a PAMM account. That's what you're doing right now, right? You want to activate a PAMM account. This is after you register. When you activate that PAMM account and you go into your PAMM account to see how much money you're trading with, you will be trading with the exact $1,000 worth of crypto you sent to them. That $1,000 is yours. You don't have to go chasing and try to earn $1,000 to get your capital back with Novatech. That $1,000 is yours. Every week, God willing, we see a profit. I like to say 3%, but we see some type of profit. Last week it was 3.06. Point is that profit, what you make on that PAMM account, is the payment structure that pays everything out in Novatech. The compensation plan, paying out on Fridays, paying out on Saturdays, everything gets paid out by the profit structure of this hedge fund. This particular structure is set up to pay out 70% of the profits to us members, and 30% go to the company. Now, if you want more detail of why does the company get 30%, you got to understand, to keep it a self-sustainable system and everybody happy, 70% across the board to all the members paid out equally, meaning, let's say it was 3.6% last week. Well, guess what? Vincent may be trading with $100,000. I may be trading with $40,000. Joe down the street may be trading with $100. Guess what? we're all getting 3.06% of whatever we're trading with. So everybody's equal. The 30% the company keeps goes to obviously paying the traders. They get a big chunk of that, right? Probably close to 20%. And then Novatech goes into how their self-sustainable system. They pay out the bonuses on Saturday from that little 10% they hold out. They pay their overhead costs, IT department, support center, right? They have obviously they got to get paid, right? This is their company. It's a mom and pop store. There's no corporate structure behind this, thank God, right? So they have their own things that they pull out of that 10% of the profits. But here's the beauty of it. If there's no profits in this hedge fund, if there's zero profits, guess what? Nobody gets paid. They don't get paid. The traders don't get paid. We don't get paid, right? But that's beautiful. If there's no guarantee that there's no profits made, they can afford to make sure the $1,000 that you put in is 100% yours. At no time are they taking money you put in and paying out anybody with it. So if anybody ever comes to you and says, I don't want to look at any Ponzi scheme, you could prove to them it's not, right? And by that alone opens up a structure that is not only going to pay you self-sustained income on a Friday, but the compensation plan is completely tied in with that profit structure. So they can't pay out the compensation plan unless the whole structure, the hedge fund, pays out. And there's no guarantees. And they do that because they want to keep it self-sustainable system. If they guaranteed you like 1% or 2% or whatever, day, week, whatever it is, what if they have a losing week? What if they have a losing month, right? They're already committed to paying you out a certain amount. So then they got to start robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that is illegal. Novatech is all about doing everything by secure compliance. Anything the United States government asks them to do to set up this company legally here in the United States, Novatech has done. If they want them to do anything more moving forward, Novatech is 100% at the front of the line saying anything you need us to do moving forward, we're happy to do. So you got a company that took the time out to understand how to set themselves up legally here in the United States to provide this platform to you. And I think after 3 years, not being a startup and building this company just on word of mouth, they didn't market it. You may have seen Novatech being thrown out there in a Facebook group or something. You never saw Mother Novatech market this anywhere. Why? Because they wanted to build the company completely 100% on positive testimonies. To date, there's over 5,000 positive testimonies with Novatech, right? Self-sustainable system. The support, as Vincent said, is outstanding. You don't have to recruit to get paid here, guys. That is a wonderful thing. Think about this. You now can enter into a program, anybody. You could sign up as long as they're 18 and over. They sign up, they open up a PAMM account. Let's say they open up that PAMM account on a Monday. Guess what? That Friday, they're going to get paid 5 days worth of trading, right? So from the minute somebody signs up and enters into Novatech that wants to make money on a Friday, they're success right away successful. Unlike a lot of other programs where you really have to beat the drum sometimes forever before you start seeing, then you're happy. I got a check in the mail for $10.36. Wrong. Novatech, you're successful right from the bat. If you don't like it, guess what? Your first 2 weeks, you don't like what you see, pull your money out, 100% guaranteed money back, right? So we can take off the table right now that there's anything scam about this. They charge you $25 for this platform a month after you've been in for a month. So you get a month's worth of profits before they even charge you to use their platform, right? So very reputable, very honest company. Anybody that was looking to take advantage of you would be a big upfront costs, right? It's $3,000 a year to use this platform, and they want it right away before you could, it's all that type of stuff. So you don't have to recruit. But because you don't have to recruit, makes it the best program out there to recruit people with, right? Because you have a retention. Anytime, and that's what we're talking about here, that you want to make money off of building a group, you want to know what the retention rate is, right? If you're going to be sharing this with 10 people and 10 people join, and a month or two down the road, you want to look back and say, how are those 10 people I signed up in January doing today? And if all 10 people are sitting there going, this is the best thing I've ever seen, what do you have? You have incredible retention. So when you're building and sharing this program with people, you're not going to get hit with a lot of faces, down faces. This doesn't work. We're trying to always encourage them. They're always encouraged because it works right off the bat. They're not going to leave that, right? Who would leave? If you took $1,000 and put it into a PAMM account, and every week for 8 straight weeks, you were getting paid some type of return, and you were able to compound those profits each week, which is really powerful, right? Why would anybody leave that? It does exactly what it says it's going to do. And the best part of this is it's simple. The hardest part about Novatech is introducing people to cryptocurrency. If you understand cryptocurrency, this program is a slam dunk. It takes about a minute a week to get a profit from this company. A minute out of your life a week, right? Now, if you want to share it, you're going to have to explain and teach people how to open up a cryptocurrency wallet. Please, please, please understand this. If you're going to sign somebody up, don't be surprised. Don't let them be surprised about what happens the first week or two when they have to open up a crypto wallet. That's the most challenging thing in this program is introducing people to crypto. They're going to hit you all these different exchanges, and then they're going to expect you to understand how each exchange works. I use Coinbase. I use Gemini. I use Cash App. I know how those 3 exchanges work. You know how many people ask me about Binance or, Kraken or whatever that. I mean, there's a lot of other programs out there that I don't understand. That's the issue. Tell people right up front, it may be a little challenging for about 2 weeks, but after that, I assure you, Novatech is a piece of cake. Access to your capital at all times. You compound your profits. And on Wednesday nights, I go into that compounding thing. It's pretty cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of Novatech. I'm James Corbett, Global Ambassador, and I'm here to wish everybody nothing but happiness, joy, and success as they venture into what Novatech offers them. Novatech was, simply put, designed for the common man to be successful at. It checks off all the boxes. It's a company that is not a startup company. It's been around now. We are going into our 4th year, and we can't be any more prouder than the success that we've seen from Novatech. But why have they been around so long? Simple. It's a secure platform that is very easily workable. It's made for the common man to be able to understand and be successful at. It's a self-sustainable vehicle, meaning that no new money coming in is going to pay out anybody in profits. The profits are generated through the PAMM accounts hedge fund, so to speak, each and every week, and the members divide up 70% of those profits. If there's no profits, we don't get paid, which is fine, because when they guarantee you income, those companies that guarantee you income come and go, where Novatech is here for 4 years. It's a compoundable profit with no cap. I'll let you guys think about that. Compoundable profits on an average so far of 2 to 4% for the last 3 years. Consistently, 100% success with paying each and every one of their members every Friday for the last 3 years, going on 4. You don't have to share it to be successful. That is incredible. To know that you can literally do Novatech and not have to share it with people that you come across each and every day to be successful. But if you'd like to get paid twice a week for the last 3 years, going on 4, you could share it and take part in the commissions, also paid out based on the profits from Friday. So at no time can Novatech be considered a Ponzi. They use no new money to pay out the profits that we're seeing each and every week. Now, if this isn't all wonderful, you will love to hear this. Novatech offers a money-back guarantee up to your first 2 weeks. So if you do not like the platform, you have access to your capital. Pull it out. Beyond that, you still have access to your capital at all times. So you're never chasing your money that you invested. The money you invest is indeed your money still performing in these PAMM accounts. Now, on behalf of the ambassadors of Novatech and the United States, I'd like to congratulate Ronnie for all of his success. I've known Ronnie for years, and he's a wonderful person. I have the utmost respect for him, and as Novatech can attest to, all our leaders, to be successful, you have to be a servant leader, and you have to be there for your team. And Ronnie has always showed this. So congratulations, Ronnie. And congratulations for everybody making the choice to join the Novatech platform. God bless everybody. From the US, adios, amigos.